Hey, what's up guys? What I have planned for today, I don't have a lot of time, but I'm gonna go work on the Mercedes a little bit. I wanna get the e-brake adjusted. I'll show you the one problem I found whenever I was putting it together last night, and maybe we'll look at that power shade and see if we can't figure that out. We're going to a surprise party tonight for my one buddy's girlfriend. So we're going up around Penn State main campus up there, and we're gonna go out tonight. Might have a few, maybe, but we're gonna have a good time. Maybe I'll take the camera along or something so we can get some footage, but let's go work on this Mercedes. Alright, so what I'm gonna try to do now is there are clips right here. Try to figure them out. Okay. Get your finger up underneath there. And this is where all the bolts are to this seat. So I need to get this seat up to adjust this e-brake. Yep. Here we go! Alright, so what I need to do is I need to block the tire first. I need to put something under the tire so that the car doesn't roll forward. I need to take the e-brake off. Right now they're pulled tight. But there is, looks like a fair amount of adjustment left on it. So, yeah, I'm going to try to tighten that up and see if that'll help out with my loose brake. And while I'm thinking about it, right here, let me get this camera face down here, is my issue on this. Here's the wires for the plug. Plug's gone. There is nothing there. So, I just have it out for right now, but I need to get a plug and wire it in there. I have one that is similar, but it doesn't fit in the back of this tight. I might have to add an O-ring to it to make it fit tight, but I'm gonna try that out here in a little bit too. But yeah, this is kind of weird because this isn't the side that was hit. So I was like, well, what the heck was going on here? All right, so shoved a couple stones under the front tires. I'll release this. I'm gonna put it in reverse. Pull this the whole way up, and yeah, felt pretty good. And just like I thought, we got a good bit of play here. Yeah, I can move it with my hand. So I'm gonna try to tighten this up some and see where I get. Now, although I don't think this is the problem why it's sticking. That one cable feels kind of tight. I'm gonna lube everything up while I'm in here, use some WD on everything, see if it'll loosen up some. But it's not gonna hurt to adjust that brake because there's a lot of free play there. So I am gonna tighten it up some, but then I'm gonna try to grease everything up and loosen it up some and see where we get from there.
We just never have enough lube.
All right, so I got it all figured out. It's working the way it should now. To me, it's a design flaw is why it is sticking like this. And I can see if anybody else had an issue, it'd be the same reason of mine. The one thing I don't like about this design that they have is this whole rocker assembly for using the e-brake is open. It's open to the outside environment. Driving on wet roads and crummy roads and stuff like that, this is open to all the elements of the outside. And I believe that was the main issue with this one. Even though I adjusted it, it needed adjusted. Wasn't grabbing it until you got down to the end of the brake. But now that I have it adjusted, there's a little bit of free play and then it starts to grab. And the main issue was, this was all dry. There's a spring right here. It goes around this rocker arm right here and it pivots on this. This is your front cable up to your brake pedal, and then these go to your back ones. Well, all of this is open to the outside. If you see, you can see the ground, and that's the drive shaft. So it's slinging everything up in here, which is why you have to have this plate sealing this off whenever it's you're not adjusting it. But I don't like that design. Like, they could have made a plate or something to cover that up. I just don't understand their logic there. But just spraying a little bit of WD in there and working it. Now, even whenever the brake's not engaged, it is grabbing and going back to the top position. So, fix that issue. Next one is we're gonna work on this shade.
Nothing of the future left for you.
Alright, so now what my power shade's doing is it has two arms come up from around the trunk, and I think when it closes they come in like this and then fold in. Right now they're coming in like that far and then stopping, like they're binding. So I'm gonna mess with it a little bit here and try to get an idea of what's going on for sure, if it's what I think it is, and maybe we'll maybe spray some WD up in there or something, see if we can't free it up. Well, after getting into the trunk and trying to tear it apart, I was under the assumption that the motor was weak. Then I got in the back seat and I got my camera tripod and I extended one of the arms so I could reach the button up here, and I assisted it and it went down fine. I put it back up and it went up. Then I had to assist it a couple times. So then I sprayed that track really well with WD-40, and now look at that. Huh? I might have bent the rod just a tad bit because I was pulling it down to spray the track. Now it kind of rubs that rear piece whenever it goes in, but it still pulls in. You see right there, it stops for a second and then sucks it in. I tried to bend them back. That's the best I could do. It was sticking up halfway whenever I put it down. I had to bend them back a little bit, but works now. Don't know how long, but it was just binding in the track, and that's it. The track was dry, so sprayed some WD in there. It would probably help to do like some white lithium grease or something, but it makes a huge mess if you get it on shit. I just don't want to spray back here on the glass, you know. Or maybe some Vaseline might even help. I don't know, but it's working good. It was just bonding right there at the end. When it's the whole way up, that's when it's the hardest on the motor before it passes that tipping point. So as long as you keep that greased up at the end, it should be okay. That's pretty much everything fixed except for this light up here. Probably not gonna get to that today. No, I don't have time. I'm not gonna get to that today. So unfortunately, I'm gonna stop right now. That's been a pretty good, eventful day. Got a lot of stuff done. The only thing I'm waiting on now is, well, I got this bulb socket like this. It fits in there loose because there's too much of a gap between that O-ring and the tongs on this thing. So I'm gonna get a second O-ring and see if I can't make it fit tighter. I'm gonna do that in a future episode. I got a bulb here for it too. And my dad, I was just down showing it to him, and he found something else I need to fix. Which is something I should probably do before I drive through Mexico.
Just look at it.
There's a big slice in the tire right here. It's kind of separating there. There's a slice right here. Plus they're bald on the edge. I don't know if there's any more slices, but he saw that while I was sitting there, and that's no good. So this tire needs replaced. I should probably get an alignment done on this thing too, since it was hit pretty good on this side. Here, I'll show you this. You see, I have my wires loose here. This fits in here, the tongs. Okay, see? And then I turn it to tighten it, and it's just loose because there's too much gap there. I have assorted O-rings up there at the house. I'll try to get something to work there, but I'm not gonna worry about it for right now. It was a good day.
I don't know. Alright.
She has a bad toe. Does it hurt?
Just a little.
Yeah. I'm gonna go out and get something to eat.
I looked in my purse, I have one. So, I didn't buy one.
How's your toe?
Huh?
How's your toe?
Sore?
Yeah.
So I'm taking a pill.
Oh. Taking drugs?
You must have that on. No wonder you're being like that. By Urban Outfitters, that's what it said it was.
You gonna drink some burp?
Not beer.
She
More
don't
like a
drink beer.
martini.
I don't know if we're at the right surprise party.
I mean, no one's here.
They set up a table for 12,
At
and
6:30.
it's at 6:30, and it is
6:26.
6:26. We're at somebody's party.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Alright. Had a couple.
Definitely not impressed.
Not impressed
No.
with the tavern.
No, not really.
Everybody else is going out partying and drinking after this. We're old folk.
Hey, I gotta save lives tomorrow.
Well, okay.
That's my job.
Yeah, tomorrow night. She's gonna
Still, I
save
need
lives.
rest. Because, you know how I stay up all night long.
She saves people's lives. I save cars' lives.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Went on a positive note because everything got fixed that I worked on today. So it's a good day.
Unlike working on a Jeep.
But if you like this episode, go check out some of my other ones. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out.